Good evening, beautiful people. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Um, Happy Sunday. I hope that you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Um, so, yeah, happy Sunday. Let's catch up. Let's catch up. Um, Happy Sunday. Let me test the volume first before we get started. Sunday. Let me test the volume first before we get started. Okay, so we're good. 1 second here. Um, okay. Good evening, beautiful people. I'm trying to see if I can adjust settings on this live stream real quick. Bear with me for a moment, beautiful people. But as you join in, let me know where you are tuning in from. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm trying to see if I can get the live comments going so that we can see who is commenting and whatnot. Okay. We are also trying to make sure that I appear on the frame fully. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, good. So we're live. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. My good name is Chacha Unlmtd. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of extra light here to see if maybe you guys can see my face more clear. It's really very bright. Or maybe I should put it on the side. Okay, no, I think I'll just do that. Let me put it a little higher. And all right, so I'm trying to make sure that we have good lighting and that you guys can see me. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to today's live stream. It is Sunday evening. This is part of our daily Sunday live stream challenge that we're showing up every single day and having the opportunity to chat with you beautiful people. So I hope that your Sunday is going marvelous, that you had a beautiful day. As you can see right there, that's Kenya. We wrap here home this evening, and I'm intentionally coming live just so that we can catch up and see what's going on. This light is very bright, but at least it kind of provides a clear view so that you guys can see me, so you can see the reflection in my glasses as well. So I hope that your Sunday is going well. I hope that if you went to church, I hope that you said a prayer for me. You guys over here. So I want to welcome you to today's live stream. My good name is Chacha Unlmtd. I'm a Kenyan YouTuber. Let me double check the volume once again. Unlmtd. I'm a Kenyan YouTuber. Okay, so we're good. Our connection is steady. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So let me know if you're joining us for the very first time. I want to welcome you to my channel at Chacha Unlmtd. ChachaUnlmtd. Unlimited is kind of, I played a little bit with the way I wrote it just to be unique and stand out a little bit. Initially, I wanted my channel, when I was starting my channel, was inspired by folks like I Am Marwa, and I had even almost wanted to be I Am Chacha, but that moniker was already taken on YouTube, so I couldn't use that. So we're here, intentionally coming live to you. I'm in Virginia, USA, but I'm a Kenyan living here in Virginia, USA. And my purpose and my goal for this month of February is to show up every single day, do a live stream, be able to connect with you. So if you have a question, you're wanting to ask me something, you're wanting to just connect, this is your opportunity to get to know me, to get to build and engage. It is right now, the time is 8:55, so it's almost 9 p.m. here in Virginia, USA. But I actually have a secondary phone that I'm testing to make sure that we have audio, and it's gonna be dying here. Let me plug it in a charger. Okay. So that it can charge to make sure that well, we're well acquainted with with our phone, so that we just like a secondary measure to make sure that I can see what's going on with the vlog and stuff like that. So welcome to my vlog. I'm sorry, to my live stream. I'm Kenyan, living in Virginia, USA, and we're purposely moving with intentionality, with creativity, hoping to bring you content that helps us to grow, helps us to be grounded and find peace, helps us to be able to make difference in the world, and helps us to be able to help someone else. So growth, purpose, and also at the same time, we're hoping that as we get monetized, that our content is going to help us to get a little bit of income, so that we're able to be able to travel, to bring in more exciting content. Because beautiful people, to make content, it takes money. It's an investment that we're doing, hoping that we are going to be successful in the future. But right now, we're not earning any money from YouTube, but we're still showing up every single day to be able to do a live stream for you for the month of February, so that we can grow and also be change makers, be doers, because we're the ones who have to tell our story. And we in Kenya we say lazima ujitume, you have to send yourself. So this is the kind of perfect opportune moment that I'm coming live to you. Although this is the latest I've ever done my live stream, I usually try to do my live stream during the day, early morning when I'm driving to work. But it's a Sunday. We've been running up and down, doing ABCD. This afternoon, my body is really killing me right now because uh, I started to play soccer, an adult league. Me and my friend, my Kenyan friend Isaiah, yeah, he usually plays soccer. So today he invited me to go along and play soccer. And I tell you, I am very out of shape. But with intentionality, I was able to exercise and feel good about it after the fact. So I'm seeing that we have about 4 people in the live stream right now. So welcome to the live stream. If you're new here, I'm a Kenyan living in Virginia, USA, and I'm bringing you lifestyle content, travel vlogs, fitness, do-it-yourself projects, and whatnot. So I'm coming here. This is part of my daily February live stream, where I'm coming live to you, and we are live streaming. I'm here in my I'm in my study. This is country life in small town Virginia. So I don't live in an apartment. I actually live in a house. So if you watch our vlog from time to time, I'm making sure that I'm centered, so that I had it centered, but since I just moved the phone, I kind of lost a little bit of it. So let me make sure that I'm centered. But I'm intentionally wanting to leave that Kenyan flag there because I want you guys to know that home, this is home. So we rep home where we are. And even right here, let me show you guys. As you can see, this is a Kenyan and US flag right there. So it shows my duality as a Kenyan living in Virginia, USA. So we're always purposefully making sure that we're connecting. When I say that my content is bridging the gap between my Kenyan heritage and my hybrid American experience, I'm not joking. So we have a Kenyan flag right here to remind us of where we come from. So if this is your first time here and you just stumbled upon my channel, I want to welcome you. I'm a Kenyan living here in a small town, USA. We were just in Kenya. We were just in Kenya in December. We were just in Kenya in the month of December, and we were there for about a whole month, and we had great time there. I was intentional in going home and surprising my mom. Go back in my channel and watch the vlogs that we did there. I have a video of surprising my mom. I traveled from here in Virginia, USA, all the way to Kenya. Stayed in Nairobi with my siblings, and then after that, I hopped on a bus and went cross country to Western Kenya, near the border of Kenya and Tanzania, in a village called Jambo Fam. That is where my family home is at the moment. But I was born and raised in a village before I later migrated to the U.S. as in my late teens. I think I moved to the U.S. when I was 18. Um, Basically, um, I'm the oldest one in my family. So my dad, because I'm the oldest one in my family, and in Kenya, you have to pay for school fees. You have to pay for school fees. So my siblings and I were like 2 years apart. I have two brothers, I have two sisters. So we were like 2 years apart. So when I was getting ready to go to high school, the cost of going to high school was pretty expensive. I think it was like 60,000 Kenya shillings a year. And I think every semester, probably more than that. Now that I'm thinking about it, because you have uniforms, you have books, you have so many other things associated with joining school for the very first time. So we usually say that poverty is an enemy because of poverty. A lot of bright young minds don't have access to resources and access to opportunities. And so we have geniuses that could go far in life in our African community, but because of resources, in this case meaning mula, that they don't get to advance. So if you're new here to the channel and or you're returning, kindly give my live stream a like. Give the live stream a like. That is how you help our content to be pushed on the YouTube algorithm, on the YouTube homepage, so that we can reach more amazing viewers like yourself. So yeah, so I grew up in Kenya, migrated to the US. My dad moved over here, left everything, gave up everything he had, and sought green pastures and came over to America in the diaspora. And then later, he was able to sponsor my sister and I to come, and I went to school here. I did the whole international student thing where I was going to school, got my undergrad, college degree, and then after that, we had to figure out our life and whatnot. So I've been in the US now. It is 2026. I arrived here in Christmas Eve of 2002. So let me see, 2026. I'm locking in 24, 24 years. So over 2 decades that I've been in the U.S. I was just doing the math there to just remind myself. No, I guess this will be, at the end of this year will be my 24th year. So actually, I have spent majority of my adult, actually greater, my feel I've spent majority of my adult years in the U.S. more than I did in Kenya because I left when I was 18 or 19. I can't remember correctly. But all in all, this is just a moment for me to share a little bit about myself and who I am and whatnot. But we're super grateful that we have hit 1,000 subscribers. It's not a small feat. It's a huge accomplishment. But beautiful people, um, I urge you to not just stop there. I urge you to keep sharing our videos, keep watching from beginning to end. What happens is that once you reach 1,000 subscribers, you also have to obtain at least 4,000 watch hours, and 4,000 watch hours within the last 12 months. So that means that if you subscribe to my channel a year ago, or when we first launched this channel, July 19th of 2025, 2024 is when we launched this channel, when I was traveling back home in Kenya. Um, and I launched this channel, and I actually went to the travel commando Ayamara. He gave me a shout out, and majority of you fam came from him, and we've been growing steadily ever since. YouTube is not easy. We've been chasing, trying to be monetized now for a year and a half. But there's no shortcut to success on YouTube. There's no shortcut to success. You either get lucky you gain a following pretty quickly, or it takes you time to grind and organically build your community, which is what we have been doing. And we understand how YouTube works, and that's why we're showing up every single day for this month of February. This is an experiment that I'm doing to actually see, do live streams really, really matter when it comes to getting your channel monetized, or how, or I'm also trying to see like how many of you beautiful people who are my subscribers, how many of you are actually coming and watching my live streams. I would like to know, and I would like you to leave me a comment. But what I was trying to say is that if you subscribe to my channel and you just left to say, "Oh, I subscribe," actually, what happens is that if you don't engage with my content, if you don't watch, if you don't like or leave a comment, what happens is that YouTube algorithm, the artificial intelligence that is designed to basically keep track whether you are a fake subscriber or whether you are a bot. It's kind of like trying to see. So if you're not engaging after a while, you get kicked out. Like you don't count. Like you get unsubscribed, or you don't get content. You don't get notified when I put content, because the algorithm is assuming that you're not a real subscriber. So when you subscribe, also like watch our content, so that that gives us the opportunity to grow and also to push out our content. So I really appreciate you, beautiful people, for always coming back, showing up, and supporting us. We don't take any one of you for granted. So I'm taking this moment to just kind of uh, urge you to to watch our videos, and I'm not asking you to go and watch each and every one of my videos. I have live streams, we have short videos, we have, most of you don't know, we I also do shorts. I have a lot of shorts, and actually some of my shorts do so well. But shorts don't really count or help towards monetization at all. I think you have to have like at least 3 shorts and over. Your shorts have to have hit 1 million views, actually 10 million views, for you to even, for those shorts to allow you to be able to earn an income. So the shorts are not, that are not that important, but sometimes we use shorts to promote our videos. We use shorts to show you what we're doing in between spaces when we're not actually vlogging. I think I have kind of slowed down a little bit this month with my vlogs since I came back from Kenya. But I urge you to also go back and watch our vlogs that we did in Kenya. And if this is you're coming back for the first time and watching me doing this live stream, so for the month of February, since January 31st, I have a live stream. Every single day I do a live stream. That live stream can be 30 minutes, sometimes they're 1 hour, but I'm intentionally live streaming so that we can connect with you guys, so that we can grow together, so that you're going to have an opportunity. If there are questions that you've been dying to ask, if you want to know how I started my YouTube channel, if you want to know how I create my content, if you want to know how I edit my video, if you want to know how I try to find content that is engaging, or ask questions about what YouTube really looks like behind the scenes, I'm happy. This is the moment that I give you that opportunity for us to go live. You guys can ask questions, you can chat with me, and also if you want to support, go ahead and support us as we grow on the road to success. So yeah, we have been on YouTube now for a year and a half, and it's not easy. It's not easy. The other day, I was just talking about how I almost got scammed on YouTube, and that video is really helpful to know. And these are things that are happening constantly. Um, and I've been lately talking about life in the diaspora. Well, life in the diaspora, meaning that if you migrated from Kenya, you migrated from Somalia, you migrated from Burundi, you migrated from Tanzania, from Uganda, and you either went to the diaspora. It could be in the US, it could be in Australia, it could be in the UK, and you're going to school or you're working, you're building, you have a family. So all these stories that we're doing for the month of February, not all of them, some of them, I'm picking topics about what life in a diaspora really, really looks like. We've talked about, we've done several topics. I think the other day we were talking about the myths, breaking down the myths about what life is in a diaspora lives looks like. Because people sometimes assume that if you are in a diaspora that you're rich. They assume that money grows on trees, or you can just walk into a job or in a company and you get hired on the spot. So things like that, we're debunking those myths and also being intentional, sharing our experiences. So as I said, I have now been here close to more than 2 decades in the U.S. And so what is happening for me as I have a career that I work 9 to 5 that I'm doing, but on top of that, I'm building content. I'm also building my channel. I'm also building my brand because from where we come from, I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, and I was telling them like, I think what this country really allows you, or the diaspora allows you to have, is access to opportunities and access to resources. What I've shared this year, I just paid off my vehicle. It took me 5 years. In 2021, when at the onset, I think it was the second year of COVID, I needed to purchase a vehicle and I couldn't afford it with the mere salary that I was making. So I ended up having to take a second job just to work to earn at least like an extra $500 a month so that I can pay for a vehicle. So here we work in a system of credit. So I was able to borrow, get a loan, and then finance my vehicle. So I just paid it off. So now I can say I have a vehicle. But before that, the vehicle was not mine. So it meant that if I missed even a single car payment, the bank could repossess my car and it wasn't mine. So I have successfully paid off my car. So now I have a vehicle that is reliable. With that vehicle, what we are intending to do this year is I'm intending to see if I can do a cross-country trip across the U.S. That also is going to determine on what it's going to be dependent on whether I can get time off work because we were just in Kenya for a whole month. That's a whole nother beast right there. That to get time off work or vacation time, it depends on sometimes your seniority or at the whatever job that you do. It depends also in the industry that you do and stuff like that. So for me, I work in government administration in a nearby city, which is about an hour away from Harrisonburg in the city of Charlottesville. And so I'm willing to commute because here, being African and being Kenyan, when you come from nothing and you come, you're less disadvantaged than you know what it means to sleep hungry. I have been homeless on the streets of the U.S. So my story is very, very complicated and unique. Maybe one day we'll talk about our life in the past of I've been homeless. I lived in the streets of DC. Uh, you know, uh, doing what I needed to do to survive and things like that. Because life is not easy in the diaspora. So we have some of our lucky sisters and brothers that sometimes fall into abundance, fell into opportunity, or come from affluent means, and they're able to adapt easily. But for us, everything that we have, everything that we got, we have earned it. We are working tirelessly to ensure that we succeed. So, like I'm saying, I have a full-time job of working 40 hours a week, but on top of that, I'm also pushing and creating content for you beautiful people. I'm showing up every day for the month of February so that we can engage and so that we can chase those watch hours to be monetized. So we are at 2,000 watch hours. We need about 4,000 watch hours. So what I ask of you, and sincerely and dearly, is for you to watch our videos from beginning to end. That is the support that I ask of you. Uh, and subscribing, if you're new here, subscribing is free. It doesn't cost you anything. When you subscribe, you're earning to the number of followers from my channel that helps towards monetization and help towards when we get monetized towards the views that helps us to generate income. So subscribing is free. It doesn't cost you anything. When you subscribe, you will get notified every time that I do a video, every time I schedule a live stream, every time we're live like this. You're going to get a notification that I'm live, that I have a video out, and you are able to come here and engage. And I'm asking you, when you watch this after we have already aired, kindly try to see if you can join us for a live stream this month. Let us have a conversation. I want to engage with you beautiful people, and I want to say I'm grateful and really thankful for all of you guys, because without you I wouldn't be creating content. When you leave that kind word of saying, hey, keep pushing, you're doing a great job editing, or this is a good topic, or you're saying hi, that really, really gives me motivation to feel like someone is watching, someone is paying attention, and you're helping us to grow. And even if we're getting only 10 views, as long as you're watching our video from beginning to end, if I have a 1 hour video and you watch all that from beginning to end, and you can even go back and watch it again. You can even leave that or go to my playlist. I have created curated playlist of our travel in Kenya, our travel vlogs, our life in the diaspora, family vlogs. So we have different. Right now, I think with this live stream, we will probably have about 228 videos. And it's only this month that I have really pushed to start doing live streams every single day. One of you beautiful people who is also a content creator, A Day with Frank, encouraged me to do live stream. And so because of that, I've been showing up and we've been live streaming every single day because right there, that's Kenya. We're hoping that we can connect you with you amazing people back home. If you're watching from the UK, you're watching from China, you're watching from Japan, you're watching from Canada, from Australia, Antarctica, whatever you are watching from, just give us a thumbs up. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know, has anything resonated with you in our content? When I was in Kenya, we were moving at a speed of lightning. And I had hoped that I had done more videos when I was in Kenya, but guys, we grinded super hard. We produced a lot of amazing content, and I'm seeing that most of you really love the content that we did in Kenya, and I wish I had more content to give you there. But what I want to do is I'm trying to see if I can do a trip similar. I want to tell stories similar to the village stories that we did in Kenya, and I'm trying to find them here. So, but right now it is winter. It's cold. We still have snow on the ground. Like today was a very rainy day. All day was raining. Um, but that rain is kind of helping to wash away the snow. This week, I think our temperatures are going to be in the 40s and 50s, so it's going to help melt away some of that snow. So as the snow kind of dissipates from the ground and the weather starts to get better, but spring is not going to be until probably April, at least March 21st, which is my birthday. Around there is when the weather is going to be changing to at least warmer. Spring is going to be coming. We're going to be starting to do our home garden, planting flowers, uh, trying to get out and about and stuff like that. Let me see here. Do we have a comment? Okay, I'm trying to see. No, we don't. I was thinking we had a comment here. Uh, okay. So spring, once spring comes here, we're gonna be having beautiful rains. The ground is gonna be saturated. Everything is gonna be looking good. Our grass is gonna start to grow again, and so we're looking forward. And then when that season comes, I'm looking of how we can move intentionally. And I want to travel maybe like a week travel. I've been trying to plan an itinerary of how to travel. I was thinking of doing a cross country trip to California, but the more that I'm breaking down and trying to build an itinerary, I'm realizing that that's going to be super complicated. So likely what I'm thinking is, because I'm in Virginia, I will probably do a trip where I travel through West Virginia to the Appalachia. Appalachia is between the border of West Virginia, Kentucky, and Tennessee. So I'll go through from Virginia to West Virginia, then branch into Tennessee, Kentucky, and then from there I'll connect to Alabama, and then from Alabama connect to New Orleans, and then from there maybe get back. So I don't know all the logistics of that. So, but also I'm hoping that maybe by that time we'll be earning an income from here. So that's going to help supplement cost. Because with that, we're thinking about where you're going to stay, what you're going to eat, gas for the car. At least we have a car. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a road country trip that I'm going to be driving and whatnot. So I have to figure all those logistics out. On top of that, we also have to align that with work, what's going on in my professional world with work and stuff like that. But we're being intentional. We're thinking about how we're gonna grow, how we're gonna bring you more exciting and interesting content. So I'm looking forward to really travel. And traveling, I think what I would like to do is to travel and bring you beautiful people, more beautiful stories, especially stories about small town American towns and American traditions, and find that connection and that bridge between my Kenyan heritage and that sweet spot of my hybrid experience here in the U.S. With that, also, I'm hoping that we're going to be able to even do a greet and meet with some of you. Maybe we're going to do, um, maybe if you're a content creator, you want to connect, collaborate, host, or just meet and have a conversation. Or maybe you're a subscriber and you live within those areas, and I would definitely love to connect. I have my email in my description of my channel. I have my email there. It is CHACHA. It's basically my YouTube moniker, and then a Gmail. So you can send me an email there, and then we can connect from there. So I'm very peculiar, as I talked about the other day. I almost got scammed on here on YouTube, so I don't have my WhatsApp number here yet. These streets of YouTube can be very, very, very iffy, very, very scary. And also, as a Kenyan who has lived in America now for over 2 decades, when it comes to privacy issues, I'm very, very familiar with privacy. Especially, I am always careful of what I post online or what I do online, because uh, once it's out there in internet, it's out there, and that's the crazy thing about it. So but as content creators, we're taking a chance here. We're coming here to entertain you. We're coming here to show you lifestyle, to connect with you. And you guys are coming and supporting us. So we're building that community, but there's a fine line between privacy and entertainment. And so we're always wary of that fine line. So I don't have my WhatsApp number on my channel. But if you really want to connect with me, send me an email. We can connect, we can collaborate. I'm really looking to see how I can collaborate with more content creators, because I want to grow and I want to get better at my storytelling. I want to get better at the vlogs that I'm bringing for you guys. Because I'm definitely realizing that our views are very, very down since we left Kenya and we're here. So I'm urging you, my videos are very, very, I take time. I take time to shoot my vlogs. I take time to edit, and I make sure that when you're watching my vlogs, you're not just watching just raw content. I take my time to edit, tell a story so that you can engage with me and whatnot. And most of you guys, ladies and gentlemen, you're telling me you love my editing, that I've gotten better, but from day one, we've always edited our vlogs. We have never want to get to a point where maybe if we have amazing more content, we can upload 2 3 videos a day. We're not there yet. And also, that's when we're going to move from the needle from being part-time YouTuber to full-time YouTuber. We would love to do that, but the only way we're going to do that if we get monetized and we're able to earn an income, and then we can focus on content full-time. But before that, we're working super hard. We pivot, we make changes where things are needed to do ABCD. But at the end of the day, is that YouTube is not easy. YouTube is not easy. If anybody's telling you YouTube easy, I don't know. They should try for themselves, and then from there tell you, oh, I realized this light that I had here just went off. So let me turn it back on. Oh, I think what's happening, let me show you what I'm talking about. So I have this light here. I think it's the battery's run out, so I think I need to charge it. Let's turn it off for now. I think you guys can see me, right? Yeah. Sorry, it's going dark here because I was like, something changed and I wasn't sure. So this is a light I got to for live streaming. I've actually used this. We live streamed this. The first time I got this, I was in New York City. So this is some of the gadgets that we use for content creation. So this was like a $20 light. I got it from Walmart. So what happens is that I can put my phone here. Yeah, right here. I can put my phone right here. It extends, and then you turn on the light, like especially if it's dark or outside. So I was in New York City last year. I live streamed it on time in Times Square for 2 straight hours. 2 straight hours I live streamed in New York City. That's probably like that was like on my second live stream that I did on my channel. And yeah, so this is the light that I used to do that. I was actually walking. I started live streaming, I think it was midnight, and we were out until 3 o'clock in the morning, live streaming in New York City because I wanted to show New York City as a city that never sleeps. I would love to do that in Nairobi, but Canairo is a whole nother vibe. I don't know if I can do that. So yeah, so that's the light that I use to live stream. I have a I have quite a bunch of other tools or equipment for filming. Um, I had a GoPro that just died, um, but that GoPro had issues from the beginning. But I think what happened is that we accidentally tried to film underwater in a swimming pool, and then after that, that camera started to glitch. I was hoping that I was gonna sell it and buy a better camera, but that hasn't happened, so it died. But primarily, I shoot on my phone. I shoot on my phone, and my phone actually, if you have a phone, that is your best asset. Hold on for a second. Okay, sorry about that, beautiful people. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I just took a break. I was just did a quick check on my little man to make sure that he was asleep. Um, Someone says trading Janos KE. Good morning. Good morning. It's actually evening here. Good evening. How are you? How are you? Thank you. Thank you for joining our live stream. Give the live stream a like kindly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope that you're doing well. It's what time is it in Kenya? It is about 9:30 here. 9:30, and you guys are in Kenya. Let me see, 9:30 plus 8. So it's about 5 o'clock in the morning in Kenya. Um, I'm guessing that, but I think that's about right. So good morning to you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning into our live stream. So I'm just here catching up. 5:30, 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. Trading Janos KE. Thank you. Trading Janos KE. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you. So, yeah, so I'm just doing my daily February live stream for today's Sunday. It's 9:30 p.m. here in Virginia, USA. So I'm just coming live to you, beautiful people, just having a moment here to engage with you, just talk a little bit. So I just took a break. I was checking on my little man to make sure that he was asleep because I put him down to make sure that he was down before we did a live stream. So that's why I paused there for a moment to make sure that everything was good. Thank you. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the like. How is Kenya right now? How is Kenya? Trading Janos KE. How is Kenya? I hope that Kenya is doing well. Yeah, so here today we've had rains. It's been raining all day. I made it to the gym playing soccer for the first time in a long time with one of my Kenyan friends here. So we're slowly trying to get back into the routine of exercise and getting fit and whatnot. So I'm thinking I might go back to doing my fitness vlogs because we did a couple last year, but then after that we haven't really done much vlogs. So yeah, so I hope that trading Janos KE that all's good on your end. Sending job blessings your way this beautiful Sunday. But we're showing up here, having a conversation, to hoping to connect with you, my beautiful people, and see what's going on. So today is Sunday. Tomorrow is actually a holiday here. It's President's Day tomorrow, so I don't have to work. Trying to think of figuring out what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. I think I might have my little man with me. Kenya ni ile too, bro. But you know what? Even if it's still the same, so Trading Janos KE says Kenya ni ile too, bro. Okay. Yeah, I know. You know, things are always the same everywhere. Um, but you know what? I was in Kenya for a whole month, for the month of December. I don't know if you watch my vlogs when I was in Kenya. But you know what? Especially right now here, it is cold, cold, cold. The heat is running on 24/7 in the house so that we can keep warm. So I would rather be back home in Kenya and we can just be comfortable. Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. You watched me, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for watching, and we worked really hard. We worked really, really super hard. As you can see right there, my Kenyan flag is right there. So I'm rapping 24/7, Kenyan first, then Kenyan living in America second. So I'm Kenyan. I'm always Kenyan first. So Kenya, home. Kenya's home. Kenya is home. They usually say that if you forget where you come from, then you're gonna lose sense of direction of who you are as a person. So, for us as a Kenyan who has lived in the U.S. for a long time, um, we always appreciate being back home. I love the weather here, but I love the dollar more. You know, I agree with you. I agree with you. So the one thing that I love and enjoy here that I'm grateful for is the fact that we have access to opportunities and access to resources. I know that Kenya, it is a struggle. It is a struggle, especially to be employed, to get meaningful employment. So that's why you see, like in our village of Nyabohanse, a lot of young people have taken to YouTube to really, really work hard to produce content, tell our stories, and be able to earn an income. And so we appreciate you, our beautiful subscribers, for always supporting our community and our families back in the village. You're helping them to earn and generate an income instead of them going to Kupiga Mtungeta on the streets of Nairobi. Yeah, so the weather is beautiful there. The dollar, but we love the dollar more. Even us, we love the dollar more. So what we love more is the fact that we are able to earn an income because opportunities are plentiful and abundant. But lazima ujitume. You have to send yourself and you work to work super hard to to gain those dollars. And also, yeah, the cost of living is astronomical. Okay, trading has helped me to get some. Good, good. Do you do forex trading or what type of trading you do? I have a friend here, my friend Isaiah. You've seen him in my videos. He's really into stocks and trading, and he's actually kind of changed my mindset about how you invest. And I'm thinking about I have some more stocks here and there that I dabble in a little bit, but I'm not a serious trader for stocks. That is something that I'm hoping that as we grow a channel, maybe we're able to earn a substantial income. Definitely stocks and trading is one of those things that if you are figuring out how to invest your money, of course it's a risk, but okay, you say question, are those guys making money through YouTube or donations? So it depends on who you're talking about. So what I know for a fact for me personally is that since I started my channel, I have been growing intentionally with the goal that we're gonna get monetized. So we just reached 1,000 subscribers, which is a threshold for monetization. But also on top of subscribers, you need at least 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. So the way that monetization works and for you to earn money through YouTube is that every time, like let's say if you watch a video on Maro's channel, if you watch a video on the Mwango's channel, or any YouTuber that is monetized on YouTube, you always see after a certain while, I trade forex and crypto. Been trading cryptos. Oh, so you started from the beginning. 2017 is right there at the margin when cryptocurrency started. I actually had a friend. I was actually a late bloomer into crypto because I was very skeptical about cryptocurrency. So I had friends. I'm gonna go back to the point I was trying to make. I had friends. One of my friends that I was working with was one of the very first people that tried to tell me like you should try investing in cryptocurrency, and I didn't listen. And I know someone who at the time put $1,000 in cryptocurrency, and they ended up selling their Bitcoin, and they hit it big. They hit it real big, and I was like, damn, I wish I had tried that. So with stocks and investing, it's always a risk that you're gonna either win some or lose some, but at least in anything that you do in life, you have to try, because if you don't try, you're never gonna know if you're gonna succeed. So my point was saying that as we grow in monetization, maybe some of our goal is to try to see if we're buying stocks here and there. Right now, I think if you're into investing in stocks and things like that. I think especially with I think they're calling it the tech boom right now with artificial intelligence, AI. You have ChatGPT. You have NVIDIA chips. NVIDIA chips are probably one of the safest bets that you can bet on as a safe stock. At least I'm not an expert, so please don't put your money in a stock and then you lose money and you come and say Chacha or you told me to do that. No, I'm just talking out of my experiences and out of what I kind of know, what I see the trends are. Um, so going back to your question, trading journals KE, are those people making money from donations or YouTube. So what I know is that some people, well, especially a lot of the YouTube channels that you see are building, like some of the small channels that are building, as you've seen, you watch their videos, a lot of them are being supported with some of those constructions through donations of some, rich people, some donors that are people that are living in the diaspora that have made it, that have huge money, and they say, "Oh, I like what this young sister, this young brother is doing. I want to support them." Even as you saw with the big travel commando when he was building Brian's home, Brian and Grandma's home, you see that through his influence and through his support, that he was able to get you, our community, you, our subscribers, to say, we want to help this family, and he was able to gain, to get donations to do that. So some people are building those constructions from donations, because what happens is that when you get monetized on YouTube, YouTube opens up the platform to allow you to earn money. You can earn money through merch, meaning that you can, let's say, if I wanted to build my merchandise brand of clothes, things that I want to sell to you, or you guys want to support me, I can have my items or branding things that I can brand that you guys can buy from me, and through that I'm earning an income. Also, I can have affiliations with companies. I can have sponsorships with companies that are saying, hey, we're going to give you a product for free. We want you to review it. We want you to try it and do a video about that. And then from there, you earn money. So there are so many income streams that you can earn money off YouTube. So when it comes between the fine line between donations and earning money, it's like what I would say about earning money on YouTube is like once you become monetized, you have to hit 1,000 subscribers, you get to 4,000 watch hours. What happens, and your videos are gaining, people are watching and whatnot. So what happens depending on how many views you get from a video. I know, for instance, if you're based in America, you're always hearing people like Speed. You're hearing people like Mr. Beast, all the content creations that you see. Trading journals KE say the donations are crazy high, bro. I agree. The donations are crazy high. And so I can't really speak on that. I've never received a donation on YouTube since I started, so I can't really speak on that. But what I'll say is that a lot of the folks in the diaspora are really helping they're donating. But some of that also comes with a lot of strings, strings attached from what I hear. Because you have people that are giving you money or sending you money, but that money comes with strings attached. So I hear a lot of that, but I can't speak on that because I personally can only speak about what I know and what I'm trying to do as I'm growing as a content creator, day by day, one vlog, one vlog, one story at a time. So I can only speak about what I know from my side. But what I hope to be or to grow is once we can hit that monetization zone and we are able to earn an income. What I know for a fact is that every time that you're going to watch my video from beginning to end, every time you don't skip that ad, I get a percentage of income from that ad. I know that for, like, let's say I know some people that I've met that are doing well, are based here in the US as content creators. Depending on depending on how long your video is, depending on how long your video is, like the longer your videos means that if you have more people watching your videos, if you get an income, you actually gonna get more money from that. But I know someone who maybe they do a 30-minute video and they get like 10,000 subscribers. I think you're gonna, depending on who is watching or where they're watching from, but I know if you're in the US, at least you're guaranteed that you're gonna earn at least from 50 to $100. That's like with 10,000 views or something like that on a video. But let's say for those big content creators that are Mr. Beast and all that, if you're putting out a video and within 2 days you have a million views, so you know that they're earning real good money. I know, for instance, there's a channel that I've been following. It's called Life and Numbers. They are a US based content creator. They document their financial journey of money, how they're living their life and things like that, and they're very honest about what they're making, and also they're doing their budgeting life with you on YouTube to show you what they earn. And they've been talking and I've been listening to get strategies and whatnot because I'm kind of based off here in the US. So I know for them they were probably saying that they made close to 20,000 US dollars last year because of their content creation, and I think that 50,000 subscribers at this time, depending on their content. They went viral. They had a video that hit like 500,000 views, and that video then started to propel them into gaining more subscribers and whatnot. But I'm looking at the analytics and looking at that channel. At the rate that that channel is growing, they're probably going to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And then with that, I'm kind of measuring, I'm kind of going back and paying attention to learn of how much they're actually earning so that I can gauge to push our content, to push our channel that in the next, let's say 2 3 years, what line do we want to be at and where do we see ourselves with content creation? Because if you take content creation serious like Mara did and whatnot, David Jr., Dimwango, Nasto, Mayugno, those people, even without donations, they're earning decent money from YouTube. So Trading Journal's last question is, the donations are crazy high. I agree, but I can't speak on that because I don't have that full nuance or understanding to speak about how much people are getting in donations. And then like buying land or relationships, I don't know. I don't know. I know that one person that I know is very honest about how they've been supported is our sister Priska Sagati. Priska Sagati has been grinding on YouTube, and she was supported to buy land through YouTube. She's been supported to build. I went back home in the village. I also was so inspired. I supported her with a couple bags of cement so that she can continue building her fence and projects like that. And I also supported 3 other YouTubers. You can go back and watch our videos. We were in the village with Brother Dagi. We were with Mayugno. I even visited Yamara. I visited Gitariba. I did a video with Chef Matiko. I visited Fadela TV. Is it Fadela TV? Yes, Fadela TV. And I wish I had more time to visit more YouTubers and do content with. I really wish I had, but I only had a very short time span of doing that. But what I'll tell you is that buying land in the village is crazy. I also did a video. I did a video of myself and my sister. My sister went to show me land that she has built. My sister is not a YouTuber or anything like that, but through work, She also has been working and grinding super hard. That she bought her own land, so she is a go-getter. She's an independent girl doing her thing and whatnot. So and she's not relying on any donations or anything from anybody. So buying land, it's also about dedication because Africa is a dream, and also if we, for us as a family, we grew from poverty, from nothing. So we know the goal and purpose of moving with intentionality and building. Because if you come from nothing and you don't ever want to go back to that place, especially once you know you're gonna need what you need to do to grow as a person, to grow and invest and have resources. So we know that we want to build and invest for our future generations, for our future families, and things like that. So that's how we're moving intentionally, that with the resources that we have, we're also going to be able to support people to go to school, because we've said over and over again, poverty is the enemy. Poverty in terms of resources, in terms of money, in terms of the ability for people to have a decent income, a decent living. A lot of young people in the village, young brothers, young sisters, they're go-getters. They're going to push and get there, but without education, a lot of times they're not going to succeed. Education, for me, I knew from a very young, early age that that is how I was going to succeed. And for us as a family, education has always been the fundamental uh, thing that we kind of know that that's how it's going to help us. So maybe I'll tell that story another day. I was going to share something, but I'll tell that story another day. Yeah. So trading journals KE. So I would say I can't answer those questions about donations or how it works, but I can only speak about my purpose and my growth is that as we're moving intentionally, we're showing up every day, we're doing our live streams, we vlogging and whatnot. We're hoping that once we get our 4,000 watch hours, we start to earn an income. That's gonna allow us to travel and create more content for you. And maybe at that time, I'm gonna be able to show transparency and talk about what I'm able to earn as a Kenyan YouTuber in the US. I can only speak about that, but I can't speak about what other people are making, what they're earning, because I'm not there yet. I'm staying in my lane. I'm intentionally staying in my lane and moving with purpose. I'm not comparing myself with anybody, because at the end of the day, when I wake up in the morning, I'm only measuring myself to the guy that I'm looking in the mirror. Like I'm looking at the camera right now as I'm speaking. That person right there, Chacha, is my competition. He's the one that I'm measuring myself up to. I can't measure myself up to somebody who has been grinding on YouTube for 10 years, someone who has been grinding on YouTube for 5 years, someone who has paid the price to be where they are. So when all these drama and all these things are being talking about that YouTuber, I don't want no association with that, because they have put in the work. And if they have worked and grinded, a lot of people are expecting shortcuts. They want those shortcuts to quickly, like someone trading journal says that's the way to go. I agree 100%, because what I've learned on these YouTube streets is that when they always say consistency, they always talk about consistency, and a lot of people say, what is consistency? Consistency is showing up every single day, not even every single day, just showing up and doing and not giving excuses or blaming anybody. That's what consistency is. So a lot of people, especially, not to throw anyone else, names out there. Like, let's say, for instance, I was grateful enough. I've been featured on Mara's channel 2 times. When I first launched my channel, and then last year when I went back. When I first started my YouTube channel, you know what? I was very naive. I was very naive because I thought that, hey, once I go start my channel, I produce content, I get a shout out from there, then I was gonna succeed overnight. That's what I thought. But my beautiful people, let me tell you, content creation is not easy. For those people that are criticizing so and so, saying this and that, I ask you, go start a YouTube channel and start producing your content, and then let's come back and talk. And then you're gonna understand how hard it is. Okay. Trading Janos says, I got to go, bro. Traveling to Karibu. Thank you. Trading Janos KE. I really, really appreciate you, bro. I hope that you travel safely to Kericho. And Kericho is beautiful. Kericho is beautiful. Those green chai tea. Say hi to Kericho folks over there, and wish you a safe journey, my brother. And thank you for tuning into today's live stream. So we are doing a live stream every single day for the month of February. Today is Sunday, so this is Sunday the 15th. So this is our 15th live stream for this month. So we are doing a live stream every single day. You're welcome. You're welcome. Trading Janos KE. You're welcome, my brother. I hope travel safely, and I'll catch you later. So yeah, we're producing content every single day for this month, growing intentionally, hoping to connect with you. We have been on now for about an hour. So it's Sunday, beautiful people. So I'm here to catch up with you. Yeah, so what I was going to say is I was very naive when we started our channel. I assumed that I was going to grow overnight. But once I started creating content, once I started editing, once I started doing MVC, I realized no, content creation is not easy. It's not easy, people. So all of you guys that are constantly, you know, telling others like, hey, your videos are too long, make your video shorter, create 30 minutes, this and that. Remember, each person that started a YouTube channel, they started it for a reason. They're trying to do something. One, maybe they're trying to be successful and earn money. Maybe some are just here to entertain you. Some that never made it or thought that YouTube was going to be so easy. Because once they get a shout out from such and such big YouTuber, they think like, oh, I'm going to make it. But let me tell you, either luck is gonna help you grow on YouTube quickly, or you're gonna get a video that's gonna go viral, that's gonna catapult you to success. But other than that, I'll tell you, people, I have people that I'm looking and they're telling me like it took me 10 years to gain even 500 subscribers, and I'm like, damn. But they never gave up. They kept showing up every single day. And then once they got monetized and they started growing, then things changed. But a lot of them will tell you that when they started to take content creation seriously and understood how to do content, that then it matters. Like I see some of the people that I love watching, especially people that are telling stories about the diaspora, especially what's going on. Because as you see my live streams, I'm talking about specifically live in the diaspora and trying to connect that with my Kenyan heritage. Like I watch this YouTuber called Unlmtd. He's always one that I'm paying attention to what he's talking about. I just also discovered Wayne Tesfaye, and so we also grow and learn how to tell stories by watching other YouTubers and other YouTubers. So, for instance, I love Tayo Aina. Tayo Aina is probably one of my biggest influences on YouTube right now in terms of the content that I want to create. I want to move into that space between lifestyle and documentary storytelling, that we don't just want to be walking around with a camera and just talking about everything that we're doing. Like we want to travel, we want to connect and tell you stories and show you the world. That is the space that we want to move to. So like Tayo Aina is one that I'm paying attention to. Steven Duku is another great African YouTuber that I'm also paying attention to. Lin Ngugi, those are the YouTubers that we watch and that are like I love content that has substance, content that is engaging, content that is educational, content that is challenging. Um, so so we're being purpose because with our channel we've always say that we are boldly moving from the line that we're moving from the line of being spectators to being participants. We want to be the change makers. We want to be the storytellers. We want to be building our tribe that exposes stories across the world. So content travel is one of the biggest things that we want to do as we grow bigger and bring you more amazing stories. Um, One of the things I want to do is really travel across Africa and tell beautiful stories. So before I came to the US, I had never even been to the Masai Mara. I had never even been to the coast in Mombasa. I had never even been to those places. But it took me to get outside of my country in Kenya and to realize how folks here in the diaspora were talking, especially talking about white people. You're talking about people that live here, that were born here. They're talking about Kenya, those experiences they're having, going to Masai Mara, going to the coast in Kenya, going to the Maldives, going to Mauritius, going to all these South Africa, Cape Town, all these beautiful places. And then you ask yourself, like, we didn't think about Africa being the destination, but with the stories that we were told, we were brainwashed to think that Africa was poor, that Africa did not have resources. But all along, we are the dream. Africa is a dream. That's why these wars are being fought, these civil wars, nations and our people are being divided while you have colonizers that are still taking resources and building their countries, building their infrastructure. So when we're saying Africa is a dream, we're not anti-American, we're not anti-UK. We're saying that we've been exposed to how systems work efficiently here, and so we want to be the ones that are bringing that knowledge, bringing that wisdom, and change the mindset that we want our people not to accept mediocrity, not to put white people first. Not that I'm racist or anything like that, to understand that that colonization mindset, especially for our Kenyan brothers and sisters, that they're quick. Like right now, one of the stories that is super, super crazy is that there's this Russian dude that has been traveling across Africa and using Meta or Ray-Ban glasses that have like camera lenses, recording Kenyan and African women for free, and sometimes trying to show how easy it is to pick women in Kenya or in Africa. And then he either engages in sexual activities with these people and then without their consent. They don't even know they're being filmed. And I'm hearing that this is posted online, like in so many platforms, but I don't even know. I don't. And then worse, that this dude is HIV positive. So you can imagine that if he's spreading the virus to our sisters across the continent of Africa, that is really, excuse my language, that is some fucking shit right there that is so pissing people like us. It's like, how dare this dude do that, to our beautiful African sisters and, and he's getting away with that. I hope that he either he's already been arrested or he's gonna face ataona chamtamakuni, as we say in Swahili, because that is really, this is disgusting. That's disgusting. But at the same time, we live, like, especially in the diaspora, when it comes between the fine line of consent that we're talking about politics and everything that is involved. Like one of the things here is like when you've heard about the Me Too movement, and even since I migrated over here, one of the biggest things is like consent. If you in any relationship with, it doesn't matter whether you male or female or male, whatever it is, it doesn't matter when it comes to the issue of consent. When someone says no, that no is a no. It doesn't mean maybe, it doesn't mean anything like that. But for someone to violate someone's trust without their knowledge that they're being recorded, and also these images are getting transmitted online without their knowledge, I mean, that is so horrible, because that is kind of considered like revenge porn, excuse my language, but and there are laws that you're gonna get prosecuted, that you're gonna face the criminal justice system, especially in this type of society. So this dude, whether he's Russian or whatever he is, I hope that ataona chamtamakuni, and also the bash that we're seeing of people that are speaking against this in our Kenyan space, social media space, are getting attacked. Uh, and I don't want to throw names out there, but also like people sometimes, like come from nothing, and then sometimes they can be desperate to do different things, but the mentality has always been, people have been brainwashed to think that white people are better than black people, so the way they treat people, they're quick to give them an audience before they give an audience to you and me, people like us. But that's changing. But all I'm trying to say is that we are the ones who are building Africa. We're the ones who have to put the systems in place, because that mindset of what the colonizers did, especially if you look at the Kenyan history, they used divide and conquer. They make you and I fight amongst ourselves while they are plucking our resources, when they living lavishly, drinking champagne, caviar, having good time. But while, you know, you are busy fighting amongst each other. And that is the same system that you see that is being perpetrated even in modern society, that you keep the poor getting poor, staying poor, as long as the poor are fighting amongst themselves, then they don't find the time to question the top 1% that are living lavishly, that are, earning that, trillionaires, and while they're getting paid pennies. So as long as you got the poor fighting amongst the poor, they don't question the people that are oppressing them. So those systems have been put in place so that you don't pay attention to what's going on. And it's interesting, not to get political or anything like that. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that we are being blessed by the favor by the Most High to be in a diaspora. We're gaining resources, but our end game, our retirement, is the investments that we're making back home, because I want to live comfortably 365, where I can just walk in a t-shirt, not have to worry about a jacket, not have to worry about heating my house, live off the grid, have solar panels on my house, and live off the land, grow my own vegetables, eat my own food, not have to worry about process or chemicals in my food or anything like that. That's the dream. That's the luxury that we want. But we've been brainwashed to think that you have to travel across oceans to get an education, and then that you have to build and stay there forever. Like, no, that's just a springboard. I talked about this in my previous live stream of is the dream, is the diaspora the dream, or is it a tactical strategy for survival, that you're you're moving to diaspora to go to school, to get a job, to gain resources, but the end game is back in the motherland. That's, at least for folks like me, that is what we believe, that we are gaining resources here, but the investments, the dream, that retirement for us is there. So maybe we have another 10 or 15 more or 20 more years here, and then after that it's like we are moving with intentionality, we're moving with purpose. So as we see us talking about Black excellence on this channel, talking about our African excellence and whatnot, we're not anti-American, we're not anti-diaspora or nothing like that. We are showcasing beautiful stories of the immigrants that have come over here and are thriving and succeeding. Those are the stories that I'm more curious about telling, and how we bridge that with our African heritage, with our African culture. And also, as you see, there's a mass exodus of you know, our dark-skinned brothers now moving, with our native born here, native sons and daughters, and now going back to the continent, going back to Ghana, going back to Tanzania, going back to Kenya, and investing, and they're successfully doing that. So the dream is no longer about the diaspora. As you can see right now, what's happening with these immigration laws with ICE. You're being told that you don't belong here. And if somebody's telling you that, then you got to pay attention to what's going on. So we're blessed, favored with the Most High, gaining resources, but the investment is back in the motherland. So if you've lived in our diaspora for a long time and you haven't considered that, I don't know. Your experiences might be different than mine. Maybe you have built a family here. Maybe all of your life has been here. But for us, we know where we come from, and we know the future is going to be fought in the motherland, with AI, with technology, with cryptocurrency, and everything that's happening. So we're paying attention, um, and trying to see how we can level up with what's going on around the world right now. These are very precarious times. But anyways, I got sidetracked a little bit. Welcome to today's live stream. My good name is Chacha Limited. I'm a Kenyan YouTuber here in small town USA. And people, we're being intentional. My beautiful people, we're being intentional. We're here doing our daily live stream, catching up. If you have a question, if you have something that you've been dying to ask this YouTuber here about life in the diaspora, about how we are building content, about how we are growing as we get closer to our dream on the road to success of getting monetized. This is your opportunity. I welcome here. And if you watch our live stream after we have already aired, kindly I urge you, watch from beginning to end, like, drop a comment, Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what you think about this topic. And also, if you're new here, kindly consider subscribing. Subscribing is free. What subscribing does is that it helps every time that we drop a new vlog, it notifies you that we have a new vlog that you can watch and whatnot. So subscription is free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just free. That's how you help our following as we grow together. And share this video. If you like it, share with your friend, share with your family member, share with your wife, share with your husband, share with your grandmother, share with your sister-in-law, share with your side chick, whoever you want to share that with. Go ahead, help us grow on the road to success. So yeah, it looks like we have been on now for 75 minutes. That's about an hour and 15 minutes. So let's see. Uh, yep, let's see. It's Sunday. Um, this is part of our daily live stream challenge for the month of February, and I'm just sipping some water because once I talk for a while, my mouth kind of gets dry a little bit, so I just always have water with me. Yeah, so let me know where you're watching from. As you see right here, that's our Kenyan flag right there. We're always repping Kenya 24/7. Kenya first, America second. But don't come after me in the comment section, um, because we're always battling our duality of a lot of people like to call themselves Kenyan Americans, but for me, I always say that I'm a Kenyan living in America. Um, because I'd heard at first I was born in Kenya. I was raised in a village before I moved to any Kenyan city. And then from there, before we migrated to the US, we've always been Kenyan. And my boy, my little man, is proud to be Kenyan too. We were doing a video with him in one of the biggest antique malls here in Virginia. No, 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 it wasn't a antique mall. We were actually learning how to make a glass ornament, blowing glass. And there was a map, an atlas map, and I had different flags. And the very first thing he saw was a Kenyan flag right there. And he's like, hey, yeah, this is where we're from. And I'm like, I was like, proud papa right there. If you know, you know. If you have little ones, you definitely know that. So, yeah, so beautiful people, we want to say thank you for supporting us. Kindly watch our videos. Help us to gain our monetization hours, watch hours, by watching from beginning to end. Make sure that you're liking our vlogs, making sure that you dropping a comment. By doing so, that is how you tell the YouTube algorithm or the artificial intelligence that pushes content out on YouTube that you're engaging, that you like this content, and that is how our YouTube vlogs are able to get discovered by more amazing viewers like you to reach more people. So we are at the threshold of 1,000 subscribers at the moment. We're super grateful. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. If you have ever supported me, if you have ever come and watched my vlogs, if you have ever left a comment, and guys, I always, this is one thing that I do. If you drop a comment in my videos, I always reply to you. And if I haven't replied to you, let me know. But I always reply. The other thing that I do, because I know how hard it is to grind and produce content as a content creation, especially for you as a small creator, if you connect with me and you subscribe to my channel, guess what I'm going to do? I'm also going to subscribe back to your channel. So share that. Share that with your friends. If you subscribe to my channel, I'm also going to subscribe back to your channel because I believe in paying it forward. I believe in showing love and appreciation for you. Um, but also, if you subscribe to the channel, make sure that you come back and watch a video and leave a comment and a like. That way, you're helping the algorithm to know that you're not a fake subscriber. But because what happens if you just subscribe to the channel and you never watch my vlogs, you never like, you never comment, after a while, the YouTube algorithm is gonna think that you're a fake or you're a bot, and they're gonna just kick you off. And you know, it's like you don't count because nowadays, ooh, I hear that they have because like I always get a lot of emails from these so-called marketing YouTube experts that are promising that they're gonna, if I pay a certain amount of money, that they're gonna help to optimize my thumbnails for my videos. They're gonna help maximize my descriptions, my titles, so that I can. They're gonna give. They're telling me within a month you're gonna have 100,000 subscribers and whatnot. But there are no shortcuts on these YouTube streets. The road to success is, is not that easy. So for the you, so I want to save you time and pain. And I actually did an experiment of this. I actually took early on. I said, let me actually do this so that I can share this with future creators so they know that these guys, what happens is that for any small YouTube that has potential to grow, let's say for instance, you're producing amazing videos, but you're getting minimal views, they have a way of looking, and they come and tell you like, hey, they actually like analyze a video for you and kind of like put tags. They take a screenshot of whatever video you did. They're telling you, hey, this is how we can do your title, this is how we can you do your thumbnail. They kind of do like a fake analysis to tell you like, hey, and all they're doing is basically running that through ChatGPT or through any AI service, and then the AI service throws spews that information to them for them to tell you this is what they're gonna do. And half the time is these guys don't even speak a word of English because I did the experiment. One guy from Bangladesh, I actually, he, like he actually had an American name. I think he was like going by Josh. So I was like, okay, he reached out to me and said, hey, I see that your videos are doing well. Your channel is growing, but you know what? I can help your videos to do super well. I can help you gain your 1,000 subscribers within a month. We can help you gain up to 1,000 or 2,000 views for each video that you're producing. All I ask you to do is, you know, let's do a test. Give me 5 videos that I'm gonna optimize for you, and you're gonna pay me this money. I do this. Actually, he said, let me do one video for you for free, and then we see. So I was like, oh, you're offering me a freebie? I was like, let me try that. So we did that, and then I was like, I'm curious. Let me actually see if this actually works. So we did that. So he sets up a video call, a Zoom call. So we get on the phone and and then once he started talking, I realized this guy doesn't even speak English. So I'm like, how is it that someone that doesn't speak English, my videos are in English, how are they gonna help me to optimize my videos? So then, I said, okay, let me actually see. They said, oh yeah, I'm running a company, and they give you examples of channels. It's kind of like a scam. It's basically kind of like the scam I was talking about the other day. So so they show you these big channels that they have done, how they have helped them, and so if you're desperate, you will believe these things, and you're gonna fall into the trap. And what happens is that you're gonna pay money, you're gonna get all this, and then there's also a risk because in order for them to actually have access and optimize your videos, you have to give them access. You have to give them access to your channel. So it's like they say, hey, this is my. They have like an email or a YouTube channel. It's like then you have like to link, give them privileges. Like let's say if you have ever run an account or a system like where you give someone access to a system, you give them certain privileges where they can edit, where they can be like it's not a moderator, it's like access certain privileges of having specific access and whatnot. So if you give them that, you have to be careful of which of what access you're giving them, because if you give them full access, they could easily hack your channel or even make you lose your channel. So that's another trick that they do. So don't fall to those tricks. But I actually allow this guy to optimize my videos. And so when he starts optimizing my videos, then he starts to change. Like I can have a whole description, have my tags, and he would put tags in that makes no sense or whatever. But then I realize some of these are just clickbait titles that they do and stuff like that. But I tried that, and then what I ended up doing is I just said, no, I don't like this, and I just say, you know what, take my $30 that you took. I don't care. Then I restricted access, and then went back and changed my videos how they were. So even to this day, I have those marketing people. They're reaching out on Instagram. They're reaching out on because I have my Instagram handle on my YouTube channel there that you can easily check out my Instagram handle. They're sending me emails, and I can tell you like this month alone, I probably got like 20 different marketing emails from my SEO YouTube experts that are telling me like, hey, we're gonna help your channel to grow. But what I've always told them like, hey, watch my space, watch this channel. We're gonna grow, and I want you to come back in 6 months and see what we have done. That's what I keep telling them, um, because, for instance, when we were in Kenya, we went. I arrived in Kenya, I had 438 subscribers. But because we were producing a video every single day when we were in Kenya, we were moving intentionally with purpose. We grew by 500 subscribers within a short span of a month. And thanks to all them, the big travel commando Maro himself, thanks to Brother Dagi, thanks to Nasto, thanks to Mayuguno, thanks to Chef Matiko, Cloud Joseph, Fadela TV, I think it's I am Jose, uh, Vibe with Ezzy, and so many others. So all of you beautiful people, you have helped us to grow, and we're super grateful. All I'm saying is that there are no shortcuts to success on YouTube. You have to show up. You have to put in the work. You have to produce the videos. And so with that, that's where you beautiful subscribers come in. That's where you watch our videos. That's how you support us on the road to success. But if someone tells you that, hey, I can get your channel to 10,000 subscribers and whatnot, it doesn't work like that. Use legit, there are legit SEO expert companies like I think Favor, FE, and others like a vidIQ and so many others. Like vidIQ actually analyzes your videos, tells you like keywords or hashtags to use, and also that them once you connect your channel to them, every time you hit a milestone, they're actually the ones that tell me like, hey, you have actually reached 1,000 subscribers. Hey, you actually have uploaded 200 videos on your channel. So sometimes when I'm sharing those milestones, these are tools that I first used when I started, but I all used them. I didn't pay for the subscription. I just used that trial thing where you start as like, you try for free, and then after that trial period expires, you say, I'm not paying no money for that because I've also believed in intentionality. Now, let's say if we get to monetizations and we can earn a little bit, then we might consider paying money. I think like a subscription to some of these services is like maybe $10 a month or things like that. We might consider that because with that, then they open up the extra tools that tells you what type of content your uh, people within your niche are doing, what videos are blowing up that you could also look into doing trends and things like that. So those tools, uh, once you have been monetized, come in handy. But before that, I haven't really spent any money other than for my editing, which I pay for my editing software. And then also for music, I use YouTube Audio Library. So a lot of times with my videos, if you see the videos that I have music out, I'm also intentionally, I don't pay for music because I can't afford it. So I use, with the editing software that I use, I always try to use copyright free music or background sounds, but also YouTube Audio Library allows you to use music that is licensed through YouTube. But the only thing is, if you use a video music audio clip from a YouTube Audio Library, it's tagged in your comment section. Like when the comment section is going to show you which which audio that you use or which music that you use, because you always hear us say vlogs, if we're passing near music or a song is playing, you either are going to have to mute that section or you get away from there so that your that section of the video is not unusable, especially if you're monetized and you're earning money. You don't want to get a copyright strike. That means that if let's say if you have a song like a Sauti Soul song appearing in your video and you did not get permission to use that song, either Sauti Sol is going to come and sue you for using their music without their permission, or it's already built into the system because once they upload their music with YouTube, they have a copyright license. So the algorithm knows, or the algorithm can listen in and see that you're using someone's music or media without consent. Now, I wish they would have that for YouTube as vloggers. Maybe that's a feature they're going to build in the future to basically say if someone uses your media without your permission or without your consent, that you can restrict that, and things of that, depending on because there are a lot of times with the issues of with reactors taking other people's content and repurposing them. That could be something that can easily be eliminated. But I think because of the huge YouTube first, that they have opened it up so that people can remix your, a clip, this and that, or clip your video here and there. So they have that open there because it's like an open space. But at the same time, you have to respect other people's craft because everyone is putting in a lot of work. Like I said, we're producing these videos, we're taking time to edit, we're putting music in there. So we are also very respectful that we're not copywriting or using anyone's image and likeness without their permission, especially an artist that I worked super hard, maybe even paid money to have that song on YouTube, and you just go and use it for free. That's not fair. So because of those licensing fees and rules, at least people's content is protected. So we hope that also in the future, that especially as we move into this space with artificial intelligence, that our content is also going to be copyrighted. People cannot just abuse it or use it nilly, as they usually say. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going into the woods now randomly. But we have been on here for 92 minutes now. Guys, this is part of our daily live stream challenge for the month of February. I'm just looking at the time here, it's 10:23. So maybe we're gonna go until 10:30 and then we're gonna wrap up this live stream. It's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday here in Virginia, USA. I think now it's about almost 6:30 in Kenya at the moment, I think. Maybe, yeah, because we've only been on an hour. When we started, it was like 5:30 in the morning. So it's almost going to 6:30. But anyway, my apologies. Um, but anyways, if you watch this after we have aired, kindly give us a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. I'm a Kenyan living in Virginia, USA. I'm producing lifestyle vlogs, travel videos, and do-it-yourself project, and sometimes maybe some fitness. But we're being intentional in doing a live stream every single day for this month to build, to engage, and to connect with you, our beautiful people. So if you're watching this after it's already aired, we're still Sunday here, but I know in Kenya now it's Monday already. So I hope that your Monday in Kenya is going well. For the folks in the diaspora, if you watch this after it has aired, thank you for supporting us for my day ones. I'm really, really grateful to each and every one of you guys. We're moving with intentionality, we're moving with purpose, we're showing up, we are being consistent, uh, so that we can get on the road to success. There are no shortcuts to success on YouTube. Don't let nobody trick you. Don't let nobody ask you to pay money to get your subscribers. It don't work. You gotta put in the work. You gotta show up. You gotta believe in the fire, in the passion. If that fire is dwindling, what was the first reason or the first time that you decided to pick up that camera and speak into that camera? Remind yourself of that, and keep creating, keep showing up, collaborate with other small creators, give back, reciprocate. When someone else subscribes to your channel, subscribe back, watch their videos, like. That's the one thing that I hope everybody would be able to do. But if each small creator would subscribe to my channel and then someone else subscribe to their channel and they like, we would easily grow that very quickly. But I think that's not being told. But always, there's always a lot of videos saying, "Hey, small creators, congregate here." But then after that, no one is telling you. Make sure that you also go check out that small creator that is also here, and like their video, subscribe, and grow and collaborate. I think collaboration does a long way. And also, I think what I've learned is that you can collaborate on a video with somebody without being present. Like one of the things I want to do with Frank, a day with Frank, if you watch this, could we go ahead and set a time or a date that we can collaborate on a live stream? I know we talked about this last week, but I do need to check my WhatsApp number to see if you have communicated, so that we can set that up. Because I know you do your live streams pretty late, like 1 in the morning. So 1 in the morning, typically at this time, that would be, I think that would be like five, no, around 7 p.m. here, I think. Because if it's, yeah, something like that. But we can set up a time to collaborate on a live stream, and definitely. So that's we talked about setting that up, but I haven't followed up yet. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Today or tomorrow I have a day off. It's a holiday here, President's Day. But okay, 96 minutes. So I think I'm gonna go to 100. It's already yeah, I think I had said 10:30 I'm gonna end the live stream. So let's keep going here for a few more minutes. But let me know. We are at the middle of February, so we have been live streaming for 15 straight days, every single day for this month of February. So I'm sure if you have watched our vlogs, you have found at least one live stream to engage with or to do. We're picking a topic that is maybe might be interesting, um, and about life in the diaspora, about our growth, about anything. Like today, it's a Sunday, so this is kind of like a casual live stream where we're kind of like talking about each and every little thing that is coming into my brain, and also hoping that we can have a conversation like trading Janos KE. I think he's traveling to Karibu. We were able to engage live chat a little bit. So thank you, Janos, trading Janos KE. Safe travels to Kericho. I was about to say Kisumu, but to Kericho. But I definitely do miss those Kenyan vibes, those village vibes, Nyabohanse vibes, and whatnot. So, anyways, yeah. So it is Sunday evening. Tomorrow is a Monday. President's Day here in Virginia, in the U.S. So we'll see what vlogs we're gonna be working on tomorrow. I think it's been a minute since I posted a vlog, but I'm also being intentional every single day that I'm showing up and doing a live stream. And we're picking topics and dissecting them one by one. And just connecting with all of you beautiful people. So thank you. Thank you for always supporting us. Thank you for always showing up. We appreciate you guys, ladies and gentlemen. We don't take any one of you guys for granted. Not even a single one. From my day ones, if you have been here on this space, if you have watched us, if you have liked, if you have commented, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you 1,000%. And remember, I reply to each and every comment because now I'm still a small content creator. I always reply to each and every comment that you leave. So leave me a comment, engage with me, and I will engage back. give our live stream a thumbs up kindly. Like this live stream, like the videos, go watch our vlogs from beginning to end. Help us gain our watch hours on a road to success so that we can continue growing purposefully and bring you more amazing content as we grow one vlog, one story at a time. So thank you, beautiful people. I appreciate you all. Peace, love, God bless. May you have a beautiful, beautiful new week. May this month of February bring you prosperity. May all your dreams come true. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. Love you guys. Peace, love, God bless. Let's have a conversation again tomorrow and see ya. Peace out, beautiful people.